Hello, beautiful people. So I'm not too sure if you remember, but a couple of days ago, I put a little post on my story on Instagram asking you guys to ask me questions so I could film a Q&A video. So, this is it. I have the questions here, so if I look down and read the questions, I apologize. But yes, let's get into it. So, first question is, how do I get brows as good as yours? How I got them is by not touching them. I literally do nothing to my eyebrows. Like, on a crazy day when I'm feeling adventurous, I'll put a little bit of product in, but usually, like 99% of the days, I don't touch them at all. So, I don't know how to answer that question. I'm sorry. Second question. So, what's your worst habit? I have so many bad habits, but I think the major bad habit that I have is probably constantly being on social media or like just on my phone in general. I think that's just like a societal thing nowadays. Like, our generation is just so connected by social media. Like, I can literally spend the entire day on social media. Like, it's that bad. It's so bad. Like, I always get so annoyed at myself because I'm like, oh, I'm not being productive, I'm not doing anything. But then again, it's also really hard because my job, like modeling, is built on social media connections. So I have to constantly like do my emails, like read emails and reply to emails, or I have to reply to DMs, because that's how I connect with photographers and makeup artists and creative directors. Like, it's just constantly, everything's just on social media nowadays, and it's really hard not to be on it. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be successful in this industry if you don't have a social media platform. Like, it's impossible. You're not going to get very far if you don't have a social media platform. And that's the reality of it. So my worst habit is being constantly connected to social media. It's just, terrible habit. Anyways, question 3. Okay, 3. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? This question. 5 years. I will be 25, 26. Oh my god. That's insane. Okay, wow. I don't know. When I was younger, I always used to think, okay, 25, 26 is the age where I want to, like, settle down, have my kids, get married, have a chill life. But now, thinking about it, I'm like, what? That's so early. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question, so I'm just going to answer it in like a really brief kind of thing. Like I don't know. So, I want to finish my uni degree. So I'll be finished in 2023. Be finished that degree. And then I want to obviously start my career in the field. I also want to do... I really want to do international placement for my modeling. Like, the day that I am sent over fucking seas, that's like a dream for me. To be sent overseas, flights, accommodation, food, everything is like paid for, and you do like a campaign overseas. Like, how amazing is that? That's incredible. That's like my ultimate goal for modeling. Like, that's what I'm trying to achieve, and that's what I will achieve in the next 5 years. Hold me accountable for that. Question 4. How do I feel? No. Do you feel any pressure with your body or looks when modeling? Yes. Every single day. It's the sad reality of it, but that's just the industry. Like, I especially when you're doing like bikini beach type of shoots or something that's quite revealing. I always feel so insecure. I'm like, oh my God, I have to do this. But it's my job, like it's my job to do it. But to say that I'm not insecure about it or feel the pressure of my body in terms of those types of shoots, I'd be lying if I said no. I think it's really important as well when you're placed in that type of situation. Even if you're not a model, I know girls, I know guys are constantly comparing themselves to other people, thinking, oh gosh, they look so much better than me, or oh, they have like a better life than me. And it's so bad because, comparing yourself to other people is the most toxic thing that you could possibly do, and it's so bad on your self-esteem and just your personal image and everything altogether. So it's terrible, so don't do it. Just because I'm not 100% happy with where my body is at the moment and I'm working towards a place where I am 100% happy, but that doesn't mean that I don't love my body. It's so important to love your body, even if it doesn't look the way that you want it to look or how it's supposed to look in your eyes. Always treat something that you feel insecure about with love, because if you love that aspect of yourself, there's nothing anybody can say to you or do to make you feel insecure, if that makes sense. So you just kind of practice loving yourself and talking to yourself in a positive way, because it's what you gotta do. I think I've derailed that question 100%, but to tie it back, yes, I do feel insecure, or I do feel the pressure of how my body looks in this industry. Sad reality, but Okay, question 5, I think. Question 5. I'm going to say it's question 5. What is the greatest thing you've accomplished so far? If we're talking about modeling, the greatest thing that I've accomplished so far is probably my job with Bras and Things. That has always been a dream of mine. Like, my agency would always post like jobs for Bras and Things, and I'm like, oh my God, I really want to apply, but I can't because they're not my measurements. And I'm like, God damn. And then the one day that like my agency posted my measurements, I was like, oh my God, this is my job. I'm getting there. I'm gonna get it. It's fine. And then my agent messaged me and he was like, you got a casting, let's go. And I was like, oh my God, yes, okay. So I went to the casting. I was so nervous. I got completely lost. Like, I'm such an idiot. So the building was here. I went to this building and walked all the way around and like did a full like 360 around the whole entire department of places, and I didn't even end up at the casting place. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so not going to get the job because I'm like late and I don't know where to go. I got there in the end. I got the job in the end, and I think that's greatest accomplishment I've accomplished to date in my modeling industry career. Last question is, do you ever get nervous going to a shoot? Not anymore. I used to, like when I was first starting, I used to get so nervous. I used to be like, okay, somebody come with me. Like, I don't know if they're a mass murder. Like, I used to get so paranoid that they were going to like steal me and kidnap me. Kidnap me. I don't know. I always got really nervous to a shoot, that sometimes my anxiety kind of took over and I'd have to cancel the shoot just because I was really nervous about meeting that person or doing that type of shoot. So if I ever did that to you, I'm sorry. Now I don't do that as much because I'm a lot more comfortable going to shoots. I'll literally be just like, if you organize a shoot, I'll be there. If I can't be there, it's because of genuine reasons that I can't be there. It's not because I made up an excuse. But not anymore. To answer that question, I don't get nervous anymore. Okay. Thank you for sending through your questions. And hopefully I answered these to the ability that you wanted me to answer them. Yeah. Yeah. So thank you, and like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you want to do. I don't know how this YouTube thing works, but I will get the hang of it. But yeah, thank you again, and love you all. The question was, would you rather fight 30 duck-sized horses or one duck that was the size of a horse?
Yeah, 30 little duck horses.
How cute would they be? They'll be tiny,
Oh my god.
Okay.
Then a duck horse, yeah.
Bitch, it's gonna be fucking huge!
Then doing that.
Oh, I thought you meant then I will do that. I was like, okay. Bitch.
Bye.
Bye!